Welcome to third class English. Good morning, children. This is R. Sujana, your English teacher. How are you all? I'm fine. Today we are going to start a new lesson called Do Good and Dream Good. All of you see the picture. Look at the picture. What do you observe in this picture? Tell me. Yes, a boy is standing on the top of a hill. And what is this boy doing? He is shouting from the top of the hill. Okay, why he is shouting? Normally, when do you shout? Tell me. When you are angry, people normally they shout and argue. And when you are happy, what do? When you are happy in a good mood, you laugh and enjoy when you are happy. All of you get ready with your pencil. Okay, go to page number 54 in your English textbook. The name of the lesson is Do Good and Reap Good. All of you see the picture. In this picture, a woman is talking to a boy. Who is she is the mother of a boy. Okay, the mother is talking to her son. Okay, I'll read out the paragraph. You listen carefully. Okay. Once there lived a boy named Malli with his mother near a valley. The valley was surrounded by beautiful hills and trees. He liked that place very much. He played with his friends under the shade of the trees in the valley on Sundays and holidays. His school was also nearby. On Saturday, the weekly fair took place. Okay, the story starts with a boy named Malli, and he was living with his mother near a valley. What do you mean by a valley? A valley is nothing but a low area of land between hills. Valley is a low area of land between hills. The valley was surrounded by beautiful hills and trees. Okay, he liked the place very much. He used to play with his friends under the shade of the trees in the valley on Sundays and holidays. Why only Sundays and holidays? Because Sunday is a holiday and the festival days you get holidays. No? That time only they'll have free time, so they can play in the vacation time only. His school was also nearby. On Saturday, the weekly fair took place. The weekly fair means it's like a market that happens only once in a week. So in Malli's place, the weekly fair was taking place on Saturday. Okay, so on that day, people from the nearby villages come there to buy their daily commodities. Malli liked ice cream very much, so he bought it on Saturdays. So on Saturday only, in Malli's place, a weekly fair place takes place. Okay, so the people from the nearby villages they come there to buy their daily commodities. Malli loved to eat ice cream, so he used to buy the ice creams on Saturdays. One Saturday, he asked his mother to give him 10 rupees to buy an ice cream, but his mother did not give him the money. He was unhappy. He said to his mother, "I hate you, Ma," angrily with a red face. Okay, one Saturday, Malli asked his mother to give him 10 rupees. For what? Because he wanted to buy an ice cream for him. So he asked for 10 rupees. But his mother did not give him the money. So he felt very unhappy and he told his mother like, "I hate you, Ma, I don't like you." He was very angry. So his face became very red. He ran out of the house and went up to the hill and shouted, I hate you, again and again angrily. Soon Malli heard the same words from the other end of the valley. I hate you, I hate you. He got afraid. So, what did Malli do? Malli just ran out of the house. He was angry because his mother did not give 10 rupees for buying the ice cream. Na? So, he went up to the valley. He went to the top of the hill and he shouted, I hate you, again and again. And he was very angry. So, what happened? Soon, Malli heard the same words from the valley, from the other end of the valley. I hate you, I hate you. He got afraid. What he listened? He heard the echo from the valley. Means if you shout on the top of a hill, na, so you will give that sound, it become you can hear the resound of the same thing. So this time Malli heard the words from the hill, I hate you, I hate you. He got afraid. So he ran back to his mother and said, Amma, there is a bad boy in the valley shouting at me. His mother was surprised and said, what did he say? Malli replied, the boy shouted back, I hate you, I hate you. So Malli was very afraid. So he ran back to his mother and said, Amma, there was a boy and he is very bad and he is shouting at me in the valley. Whatever he is saying, I hate you, I hate you. His mother laughed and said, go to the place again and shout back, I love you, I love you. Then Malli went there and shouted, I love you, I love you. He now heard the echo after him, I love you, I love you. Malli felt very happy and ran back home. He hugged his mother and said, I love you, Amma. The boy learnt a new lesson in life. Whatever we do, we get back the same. So Malli's mother told him to go back to the valley and say, I love you, I love you. So Malli went to the top of the hill and this time he shouted, I love you, I love you. Earlier he said, I hate you, I hate you. Now as soon as he said, I love you, he heard the echo, means the resound. I love you, I love you. So this time Malli felt very happy and went back to his home and he hugged his mother. I love you, Amma. The boy learnt a new lesson. So in life also, whatever we do, we get back the same. Means if you do the good things, na, you will get the good things coming back to you. If you do the bad things, na, you will get the bad incidents with you. So always do good and reap good. All of you go to the glossary part. Valley, a low area of land between hills. Valley, a low area of land between hills. Hate, dislike strongly. Hate, dislike strongly. Echo, resound. Echo, resound. Hug, embrace tightly to express affection. Hug, embrace tightly to express affection. Surprise, something unexpected. Surprise, something unexpected. Okay, children, I hope you understood the main theme of the story, and I hope you understood the moral of the story. What is the moral of the story? Do good and reap good. So now we are going to do some activities related to this lesson. Let's go to the comprehension part given in the page number 66. Let's see. Answer the following questions. Where was Malli's house? If you listen the lesson carefully, now you can answer these questions very easily. Where was Malli's house? Malli's house was near a valley. How was the valley? Second one. How was the valley? The valley was surrounded by beautiful hills and trees. Third one, on what day was the village fair held? The village fair was held on Sundays and holidays. The village fair was held on Sundays and holidays. What did Malli ask his mother? What did Malli ask his mother? Malli asked his mother 10 rupees to buy ice cream. Malli asked his mother 10 rupees to buy ice cream. Why was Malli angry with his mother? His mother did not give him the money, so he was angry with his mother. His mother did not give him the money, so he was angry with his mother. What was he afraid of? What was he afraid of? He was afraid of the valley shouting back at him. He was afraid of the valley shouting back at him. Have you ever been afraid of anything? Why? Have you ever been afraid of anything? Why? Yes, I am afraid of darkness because I cannot see anything in darkness. Yes, I am afraid of darkness because I can't see anything in darkness. Okay, ma, let's move on to the vocabulary part. Read the following sentences. Malli is afraid of the sound. B. Malli feared the sound. Here they have given two sentences, and each sentences in each sentence you have a word that is underlined. In the first sentence, afraid of. Second one, feared. All of you see the second one. A. We feel happy to hear any good news. We feel happy to hear any good news. The underlined word is happy. We are glad to hear any good news. In the above sentences, the underlined words afraid of and feared convey the same meaning. Similarly, the words happy and glad convey the same meaning. The words happy and glad are synonyms. Okay, ma? I'll explain. Listen carefully. In the first sentence, Malli is afraid of the sound. Afraid of. Next one, Malli feared the sound. Feared. Afraid of and feared. These two words are called synonyms. Synonyms. Synonyms, they convey the same meaning. Second sentence, we feel happy to hear any good news. Happy. We are glad to hear any good news. Glad. Here, happy and glad are synonyms. So, they convey the same meaning. So, learn these synonyms. Okay. Okay, ma, that's all for today. All of you go through the lesson once again. It is a reading card, so read it carefully and learn the question and answers. Okay, take care. Bye.